Do you want to know what energies are surrounding you for your week ahead the next 7 days? Then keep watching because this is the in-depth, timeless, spooky tarot pick-a-card reading meant just for you. Hello trick-or-treaters and welcome back to my channel TrickrTreatTarot, where it is spooky season all year long. If you like Halloween or Samhain, then this is definitely the channel for you, where I do spooky themed tarot pick-a-cards just like this one and other spiritual related videos. So if that's your jam, make sure that you give this video a big thumbs up. Please do consider subscribing to the channel, and while you are subscribing, make sure that you hit that post bell notification button so you stay updated and you do not miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week. Alright, you guys, so we are back again with another week ahead of reading or 7-day forecast. So we are going to do this the same way we've been doing all of our other weekly readings. So we have our 3 groups set up here today for you guys. Group number 1 is card 59, the ribbon with the orange snake. Group number 2 is card 33, the door and the orange skeleton. And group number 3 is card 25, the stick and the orange fangs. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get nice and close up so that way you guys can do your meditation, get grounded, and listen to all of my disclaimers. We're going to have all the timestamps in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section down below, so that way you guys can skip around to the parts that you want to see. We're going to have the timestamps for the pile selection. We're going to have the timestamps for all of the shuffling, because you guys know I love doing the shuffling on camera so you can see the magic happen. We're also going to have all the timestamps for the messages, okay? Straight in there. So for those of you who like to get straight to the point, that's going to be down there for you, okay? Alright, so thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. Thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this and to allow these messages to continue to bring you healing, inspiration, and motivation, okay? I am sending you so much love and light to every single person who's watching this video, to every person who clicks on this video. Thank you guys so much for supporting me and helping me to achieve my prosperity and my abundance and my success. So it really just means a lot to me, you guys. And I know I probably say that in like every single video, but I just like to show my gratitude for all of you who are watching this, because I really am grateful, okay? So thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate it, okay? So go ahead and grab your tea, grab your coffee, grab your wine, grab your water, whatever it is you're drinking. Stay hydrated. Grab a snack, you guys. You're a snack, you guys, okay? Look in the mirror. You're beautiful, okay? We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into it, you guys. We're gonna hang out together. We're gonna vibe together. We're gonna have so much fun together. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get started with your pile selection. Let's go. Alright, boos and ghouls and witchy souls, and welcome to your pile selection. So we have our 3 groups here set up nice and close so you guys can get meditated and grounded, okay? So you can choose the group that is meant for you, okay? So for group number 1, we have card 59, the ribbon with the orange snake. Group number 2 is card 33, the door and the orange skeleton. And group number 3 is card 25, the stick and the orange fangs. Okay, so again, that is group number 1 with card 59, the ribbon and the orange snake. Group number 2, card 33, the door and the orange skeleton. And group number 3, card 25, the stick and the orange fangs. Okay, group 1, group 2, and group 3. Alright, so I'll go ahead and give you guys a couple of minutes to choose your group. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to choose. You can pick based off of the number on the card, the picture on the card, the placement of the card, the number of the group. You can close your eyes and then open them and see whichever group catches your eye first or calls your attention the most. You can hold your hand over the screen and see which group makes you feel fuzzy, okay? So there is no right or wrong way to choose. Just use your intuition. That is the most important thing. You can even pick more than one group. That is okay, you guys. If you feel called to pick 2 groups or even to watch all 3 groups, that is fine. That just means that there are multiple messages meant for you in each of the different groups. Now for a couple of disclaimers, you guys. These are general readings, okay? General readings, that means that if you hear something that does not resonate, that is okay. Just let that message go and let it flow. There are a lot of people watching this video and a lot of people watching the same pile as you. So just disregard any messages that don't resonate, as they are messages meant for another trick-or-treater that's watching the same pile as you. You know your life, you know what works best for you, so just listen to those messages. And you do have free will, you guys. So if you don't like a message based on the path you are currently on, you have the power to switch paths at any time. These messages are not set in stone. You are constantly changing and growing, and your future is constantly changing and growing. With all of that being said, please do ground yourself by taking a couple of deep breaths in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Alright, you guys, do that a couple of times to really get grounded, okay? Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to do a small meditation. That's okay. It is very important to make sure you are grounded, in tuned, and in sync with this video and the messages provided, so you can hear the ones that are meant for you. If you feel called to, you can skip ahead to any pile at any time. That is okay. I will have all of the timestamps in the description box as well as in the pinned comment section down below, so that way you guys can easily skip around to the parts you feel called to. We'll be doing all of the shuffling on camera. You guys know I love to do that, so that way you can see the magic happen. Also, please be aware that sometimes there are trigger warnings on this channel, okay? I do read reversals. We're real here on this channel, okay? We're real. I don't sugarcoat any of the messages. I am just the channel, and Spirit is giving me the messages that need to be heard at this time. Sometimes the messages can be very healing because we do work with the shadow self, and sometimes that can be hard, and we aren't always ready to do that work or hear those messages because it is challenging and difficult, but it is also quite beautiful and very healing and rewarding. So please do keep that in mind. Also, please remember that these are timeless readings, you guys. Timeless readings. Every time I set up for a video and perform a reading, I set the intention to transcend space and time, so that way these messages will find their way to you when they need to. So just know, if you're watching this video, this message is meant for you regardless of any dates associated, okay? Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it, you guys. I'll give you just another moment to pick your group. Timestamps are below, and we're going to go ahead and get started with group number 1. Alright, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 1. You guys chose card 59, the ribbon, and the orange snake. So we're going to go ahead and get into all of your shuffling. If you don't want to see the shuffling, timestamps are below. You can skip straight to your message. If you do want to see the shuffling though, then just keep watching, because that's what we're doing right now. right, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 1. You guys chose card 59, the ribbon, and the orange snake, okay? So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get straight into it. This is your 7-day forecast, all about the energies that are surrounding you for your week ahead, okay? So let's see what the cards have to say. We have the 10 of Cups in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. We also have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. And the 3 of Swords in reverse. All reversals. Okay, what's going on, you guys? What's going on? So this week, there's a lot of healing that's going to be done here, yeah. There's a lot of healing that's going to be done here. We're seeing that you guys are healing. This could be family relationships. I'm really feeling strongly family vibes is coming through this week, working on your relationships with family. But we are seeing that maybe you have had some disputes with some loved ones in the past. There's been some maybe miscommunication, right? Maybe you guys just weren't on the same page of something. And we're seeing that there was a disagreement. There was some kind of miscommunication that's happened. We're seeing, right, somebody was hurt. Somebody was hurt, okay? Someone's feelings was hurt. This could have been yours or the other person's, but we are seeing that there needs to be a bridging, right? There needs to be a coming together, a resolution that has to happen with this, which potentially could be happening this week. So we are seeing that there's going to be mending. There's probably going to be apologies. There's going to be more clarity and more understanding of the situation and of each other, okay? I think that's going to happen here because... Oh, excuse me. We are definitely seeing this week, love is just, love is stronger than, what am I trying to say, you guys? Blood is thicker than water. There you go. So blood is thicker than water, you guys. So this is really just about mending those relationships with people that you care about, especially family relationships. If this is families involved, this could be about a romantic relationship as well, right? Maybe some of you guys had a falling out with a romantic partner, and maybe you guys are just really getting over that this week. There's a lot of healing that's being done here about, you know, maybe being hurt in a relationship, and really just trying to get over that, okay? But we are seeing that there will be overcoming of that. It's going to take time, though. It's going to take time. So we're seeing that there's a need for you to allow time for those wounds to heal, group number 1. Allow time for those wounds to heal. Don't expect to wake up the next morning and like, ta-da, everything's going to be fixed and better and you're going to be like happy again. No, it's going to take time, group number 1. It's going to take time for those wounds to heal. It's going to take time for you before you can start to really progress again and move forward. You know, so that's definitely something that's coming through here. So I think this week is really, it's just about taking a time out, really reflecting on a situation that maybe was hurtful for you or another person, you know, because we're seeing that there was a disagreement, some kind of discord, heartache, there's hurt energy that's coming through here. And this week is about reflecting on that and trying to figure out how to make it better, okay? How can you make that better, okay? So that's really what we're looking at this week. Yeah, with the back card here, again, that's always my symbol of listening. So I need to listen to your feelings. Listen to yourself. Listen to your feelings. Don't try to deny the hurt. Don't try to deny the pain, the feelings that you're feeling. Don't try to deny the heartache either. Don't stay stuck in a relationship that's not working out, okay? Don't try to make yourself believe that something's working out when you know it's not, okay? Denial. Don't allow that to happen. So listen to yourself. Listen to your feelings, your true feelings. Listen to the signs that are around you, your guides, right, are giving you these signs, and listen to the other person. So listen to the people that are around you. Pay attention to their opinions as well, and the things that they say to you, because sometimes we don't always realize it when we're, you know, when we're being a pain in the butt, right? So we don't always realize it when we're being, you know, a certain type of way. So listen, if someone tells you that you hurt their feelings, pay attention to that. Don't blow them off. Don't say, oh, well, you're too sensitive. That's not nice. That's not fair. If somebody says that you hurt their feelings, you know, apologize. Be apologetic and try to figure out how you could prevent that from happening again. You know, why did I hurt your feelings? I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings. How can I, you know, make things better? How can I prevent myself from doing this again in the future, right? Because we really do have to spread more kindness and we really do have to spread more love, okay? We have to be gentler on ourselves and gentler on others this week, okay? So that's definitely what's coming through here. So listening to yourself and listening to others as well. And really this is an emotional, right? Emotional feeling. So listening to the emotions of yourself and the emotions of others. The flame. The flame, yeah. So this is about passions. This is fire energy. This could be, right, fire energy. This could be overreacting to a situation. Were you overreacting? Was somebody else possibly overreacting, right? Who was overreacting in this situation, okay? We are seeing here, don't try to put out fire with more fire, okay? If somebody's overreacting, do not react to their reaction. Find a pleasant way to respond, okay? Sit with yourself and think before you act, okay? And have a response. Don't have a reaction. Have a response. It's very important here, okay? With this fire energy, we are seeing that there is a strong potential for quick responses, quick reactions to situations or people. So definitely keep that anger in check this week, okay? You guys have a strong potential to just, you know, really snap on someone, okay? So you just got to make sure that you keep your anger in check this week. Make sure that you keep your emotions in check this week, and make sure that you think before you respond this week, okay? Very, very important, you guys. That's also going to help with your healing, okay? When you think before you respond, that's going to allow you to have a better perspective of the situation at hand that could potentially be, you know, hurtful or complicated, and that's going to allow you to assess the situation properly before you make the response, so that way you make sure you make the proper response to the situation in order to move forward in a pleasant and positive way that's going to be, the most beneficial for you and your person, okay? Moving forward, we also have Fairy of the Highlands. It's time to be brave, okay? It's time to be brave. So being brave sometimes could be standing up for yourself, standing up for your feelings, right? Not in an argumentative way, okay? Not in an aggressive way. We're not being argumentative. We're not being aggressive. We're not being confrontational, okay? We're standing up for ourselves, but calm, cool, calm, and collected, okay? Sometimes it can be brave because we're in denial. We don't want to face the fact that maybe a relationship's not working out. You have to be brave. You have to face the facts, okay? Don't keep yourself in a situation just for the sake of being in a situation because you feel like maybe this is as good as it's going to get, or you feel like, you know, you're not going to find another person, or it's not going to get better for you in the future. You know, those are all just negative thoughts. Those are, things that you're telling yourself, but they're like illusions, right? That's what I like to call them, illusions. So be brave, be kinder to yourself, make the brave decision, right? Even if it's the hard decision, but make sure you make the right decision. Oftentimes the right decision is the hard decision to make. So just be brave and make sure that you do what's right for you this week, okay? And then we also have solar eclipse revolutions. So things are changing for you. Relationships are changing for you. They're changing for the better. We're seeing that you're standing up for yourself. We're seeing that you're being brave, okay? We're seeing that you are following your heart. You're listening to your feelings. You're listening to your desires, your wants, what's best for you, your person. And relationships are changing in the best way possible because of it. Maybe you're talking to someone about your feelings, about how they hurt your feelings, and they're apologizing because maybe they didn't realize it, but by you telling them and acknowledging that part of you, what happened, now they can acknowledge that happened as well, and they can work towards being better, okay? And for some of you, this could just be cutting someone out of your life this week forever, permanently, okay? But different messages for different people, but we are seeing relationships are shifting, relationships are changing for you this week, the next 7 days, group number 1, okay? Wow, strong energy, okay? Strong energy, you guys. Let's go ahead and see where your affirmation is for your week ahead, the next 7 days, to kind of sum up the energies that we have here, okay? So we have self-love, right? We talked about that, loving yourself enough, listening to yourself enough, loving yourself enough to get out of a tough situation, loving yourself enough to listen to your feelings, okay? Being brave and making those tough decisions and talking about your feelings, even though it's hard sometimes, okay? Doing the right thing, even though it's hard sometimes. That's self-love. Those are all acts of self-love, okay? So I openly embrace a feeling of self-love, the PG kind. I love myself because I understand myself. I love myself as the most committed partner I will ever have. I show myself love any way that I can, and when I screw up, I remember to be sweet and gentle with myself. If not, I'm going to make myself sleep on the couch. Got that, self? So yeah, I think that's really beautiful, you guys. I think that actually just kind of sums up this energy perfectly. I think this week is really about self-love. It's about listening to yourself, listening to your feelings and emotions, and doing what's best for you, okay? Understanding that, you know, your relationships are based off of, you know, how you love yourself. You know, so that's you the relationships that you have with others is essentially based on the relationship that you have with yourself, okay? Because if you can't love yourself, how are other people going to be able to love you? And how are you going to be able to love other people? So you get it? So there's a concept here where you really just have to focus on self-love first before you can focus on all of these other relationships, okay? But we are seeing that this week is about self-love, shifting relationships with yourself, and relationships with friends, family, and romantic partners as well, okay? Trying to reach your highest good, highest potential, and trying to find inner peace, tranquility, and happiness overall in your relationships this week, okay? The next 7 days, group number 1. All right, so that was your reading, you guys. I hope that it resonated. I hope that you liked it. If it did resonate, please comment down below and let me know, you guys. If you liked the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up as well, okay? So thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed, and hit that post bell notification button so you don't miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week, you guys, okay? Don't forget to share this family as well. Share it with your loved ones, friends, and family that you feel can benefit from the loving, inspirational, motivational messages that we continue to get here on this channel. Let's continue to grow this abundant, flourishing, spooky family that we have here, and let's continue to reach all of those trick-or-treaters who haven't even discovered this channel yet, okay? So it's been such an absolute pleasure. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and for you know, taking the time to watch this video, okay? If you want to keep hanging out and you want to keep watching, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to group number 2. Let's go. Alright, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 2. You guys chose card 33, the door, and the orange skeleton. So we're going to go ahead and get into all of your shuffling. If you don't want to see the shuffling, timestamps are below. You can skip straight to your message. If you do want to see the shuffling though, then just keep watching because that's what we're doing right now. Alright, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 2. You guys chose card 33, the door, and the orange skeleton. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to get straight into it, you guys. This is all about your energies, right? The channeled energies that are surrounding you for your week ahead, the next 7 days, okay? So we have the Page of Cups. Judgment in reverse. And the Four of Pentacles. Okay, so you have to give a little bit more this week. This week is about giving, you guys. This week is all about giving. So find little ways to give. So this is about helping out friends and family. This is about giving back to society, okay? This is about, doing a little extra this week. Just doing a little extra just to show gratitude, to show appreciation, right? Acts of service this week, right? This is how you're going to be able to show love, maybe to loved ones, friends, and family, people who've been there for you, who have been maybe really supportive of you. So this week is just about, showing that you care about them, showing that you love them, showing that you're thankful for them, showing that you also support them, okay? This could be giving back, right? Maybe money, okay? Maybe it's your turn to pay for dinner. Okay, maybe it's your turn to surprise your partner with the flowers, okay, something special. Plan that date, okay? Surprise someone this week. Surprise someone. They're gonna love it, you guys. But this is also about, doing maybe a little bit more at work, okay? Maybe doing a little bit more at home, washing the dishes, okay? Picking up that extra shift to help somebody out, right? This is about just really doing a little bit more for someone else, okay? Just because, right, again, we're spreading kindness, you guys. We're spreading kindness and we're spreading love and we're being more considerate of those around us. This week for you guys, it's just about being more considerate, and it's not about, it's not about you. And it's not about what you're going to get out of the situation. And it's not about maybe, it's an inconvenience for you. This is about just being considerate. And this is about just being kind. And this is about just being loving and supporting, okay? About people that you care about, okay? And not even just people that you care about, but even just strangers. If we were all just even a little bit kinder to strangers on the street, to people that we work with, I think the world would just be a little bit of a better place. And I think it really needs to be a little bit of a better place at this time, okay? We're supposed to be growing and progressing as a society globally, and that's just not really happening for us currently. So we need to start to step up, and we need to start to act a little bit better, act a little bit kinder, okay? And this week is about that, group number 2. So just starting to give back a little bit more, and this could be right in time and money and acts of service, right? Just finding different ways to give back to someone that you care about, right? Gifts, even that could be something else, but just giving back, really, okay? And then we have the owl, okay? The owl spirit. So the owl is a symbol for me, right? About number 1, this is, right, I just heard who, right? Like the owl goes who. So who do you need to give back to, okay? Some of you guys might have been taken a little bit more than you've been giving, right? Relationships give and take. So maybe some of you guys have been taken a little bit more. Figure out who it is that you have to give back to that's been really giving to you lately, okay? Some that you need to return the favor, okay? But this is also for me, right, Athena energy. Every time I see the owl, I always get Athena energy, which is that warrior energy, okay? That strength energy. So this is, right, divine femininity, emotional, getting in touch with your emotional self and the emotions of others. And this is just about being a little bit wiser, right? The wise owl here coming through too. So this is about emotional strength and mental clarity, wisdom coming through, okay? So this is about being smart enough to see who has been there for you and who you need to be there for, okay? And this is really just about cutting through all the BS, all that extra BS, right? And because the people sometimes that are there for us the most, the ones that we can count on the most, are the ones who we don't even consider to be maybe like friends or our best friends, but you know that you can count on them when you need them. And so this is about just maybe strengthening those relationships, deepening those relationships, okay? Because this is really about, right, group number 1 was kind of the same about relationships. We talked about transitioning relationships in group number 1, and I feel that part of that is rolling over here too, where it's about focusing on the relationships that are actually meaningful this week, because we have a lot of meaningless relationships, don't we? Right? A lot of acquaintances, people that we just know, right, out of maybe coincidence, right? They all serve a purpose in our life, but maybe your relationship with that person isn't as deep as maybe you want it to be. And this is about really deepening those relationships and focusing on the relationships that are really meaningful to you, people that really care about you, people that really are interested in you, in your life, in your passions, and people that really want to help you progress and people that want to help you move forward. So that's something else that's coming through here. And then we have the Venom. Yeah, the Venom. So staying away from toxic people this week, right? So again, we talked about relationships, focusing more on meaningful relationships, staying away from meaningless relationships, right? Those friends that are kind of toxic, the ones that convince us to do things we shouldn't be doing, right? The ones who are lower vibrations that kind of bring us down a little bit, right? Maybe they're always into using substances. They like to, go out every night and party, and, there's nothing wrong with that, but, they're just not focused on progressing, and they just, whenever you're with them, you notice that you start regressing. Okay, there's regression when you're with these people, and you notice that they're not really focusing on tomorrow, because they're too focused on today, and they tend to make poor decisions, and maybe you notice that, and maybe they try to get you to make poor decisions, and you notice that. Okay, so maybe they talk bad about other people, right? Get away from the gossip this week. No gossip this week. You don't have time for a group number 2. So if you notice, you're in a group setting and someone just starts bad mouthing another person, get up and go. Okay, get up and go, Glen Coco, because you don't have time for it this week. Okay, so this is really just about noticing, just noticing those behaviors and being able to tell the difference between the people who are regressing and the people who are progressing, and focusing on those meaningful relationships that are ultimately really going to help you move forward in your life, that are going to help push you forward to be a better person, higher vibrations, and letting go of the relationships that are lower vibrational, right? That you've kind of just outgrown, because that happens. We outgrow people. Okay, and you're giving back now. You're focusing on your meaningful relationships, and you're giving back. You're giving a little bit more, and you're showing these people that you care about them as much as they care about you, and you're willing to spread that love, spread that kindness, spread that gratitude. Okay, you're willing to be a better person. So this is about really focusing also on you just being better this week. You just being better this week, and focusing on people who are better this week. Because tell me who your friends are, and I'll tell you who you are, group number 2. I'll tell you who you are. Okay, Eclipse Mermaid, a powerful energy shift. Yeah, so you guys, we're definitely working towards a powerful energy shift that's going to be coming through this week, the next 7 days. Okay, so yeah, definitely there's a shift in you. There's a shift in your relationships. We're seeing, right, because you guys are moving up. You're stepping up in your vibrational, right, frequencies. You guys are leveling up this week, and you're leaving old relationships behind, right? You're not doing the gossip thing anymore. We're not bad-mouthing other people, right? And you're starting to give a little bit more. We're not taking anymore. We're givers now, right? We're starting to give back more now, because we're finding that balance, right? Relationships are all about balance. So we have to, right, this week is just about finding that balance, balancing yourself and balancing others as well. Okay, we're being wise here. And then we have second house owning. Okay, owning. So this is, right, finances are coming through this week. So this could be, right, again, like I said, picking up the tab this week, buying someone a gift this week. Maybe you owe somebody money. It's time to pay that back this week. Okay, but we're seeing that money and finances are coming through. This could also be represent monetary value, letting go of old things that you have from someone who maybe you don't talk to anymore. It's time to get rid of that old energy and throw those things away or donate them. Okay, that's something else that's coming through for you guys, group number 2. But we also are seeing that when you start to give a little bit more, you're going to even start to receive a little bit more. So know that when you start to loosen up that wallet a little bit, right, and you start to, right, in your relationships, be more gracious, okay, and you start to give a little bit more, you're going to notice that those people that you are giving, they're going to start to give too. And you guys are going to have that, right, that give and take energy that's there, okay, where you guys are going to be giving to each other, and there's going to be lots to receive. The universe is going to notice it, and the universe is going to reward you as well. The universe loves rewarding good behavior, okay? So be kind, be good, be loving. Don't forget to donate to charity. Donate your time, donate money to charity, donate products, items, okay, canned foods, things like that, because I am seeing that you guys have the resources. You guys have the resources. So go ahead and donate to charity this week. Give back to a friend, family, or a loved one who has given to you. And allow that energy to continue to recycle itself. Allow the energy to recycle itself, because that's all energy does. It's on a continuous recycle, okay? Now, for your overall affirmation for your week ahead, the next 7 days, to kind of sum up your energies, we have divine timing, okay? Divine timing. So it says, everything is timing, and timing is everything. Gladly, I release my concern over timing and let things happen when and as they will. I trust that the divine schedule makers know what they're doing. It can take a long time to reach divine middle management, okay? So this is about divine timing, right? So you guys are leveling up. You guys are moving up in the world. And we're seeing here right there that you guys have been looking for something. You guys have been looking for something for a while. Maybe it's been, right, that perfect partner. Maybe it's been, you know, that best friend. Maybe it's been yourself. Maybe you guys have been looking for yourself, okay? And you've been trying to find it in other people. But you're starting to realize now, right, divine timing, that maybe the timing's just been off. It just hasn't been time for you to find that you know, soulmate twin flame. It just hasn't been time for you to find that perfect job. It just hasn't been time for you, right, to find your highest self yet, but you're working towards it. There's still progression that's happening here. So understand, even though, right, the completion isn't there yet, judgment in reverse, the completion isn't there yet, but there's working towards that completion, okay? So it hasn't happened yet, but you're working towards it, and you're manifesting that. You're working towards manifesting that, you guys, and you're allowing yourself to just grow. We're growing as a person, right? The Judgment card wants us to grow as a person. It wants us to be able to judge ourselves, our own actions. And it wants us to be able to understand that we need to be more compassionate of others, and we need to be more understanding of others and of ourselves. Be more compassionate and understanding of ourselves, and how to just spread more love out into the world, okay? Because divine timing, it's time to just be more loving. It's time to be more considerate. It's time to be more passionate, okay? More progressive. We need to be more progressive, you guys, group number 2. And that's what we're working towards this week, okay? So this week for you, all about, all right, giving back, progression, moving forward, letting go of old relationships that are no longer serving you, and just working towards being a better person, group number 2, because you have it in you. You are already on your path to being a better person, to being the best you that you possibly can be. I really see that happening, okay? So just don't be afraid to give a little bit more this week. Give a little bit more, and just be careful what you say. Just be careful what you say, and watch your mouth this week, okay? Group number 2. All right, be wise. Be wise with your mouth and your money, okay? All right, group number 2. So that was your channeled message all about your week ahead the next 7 days. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. If you enjoyed the reading, you guys, give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, and hit that post bell notification button as well, so you don't miss out when I post new spooktacular videos every week, you guys, okay? Don't forget to also share this video, you guys. Share it with your loved ones, friends, and family that you feel can benefit from the loving, inspirational, and motivational messages that we continue to get here on this family, okay? Let's continue to grow this beautiful, abundant, flourishing, spooky family, and let's continue to reach all of those trick-or-treaters who haven't even discovered this channel yet, okay? Alright, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 3. You guys chose card 25, the stick, and the orange fangs. So we're going to go ahead and get into all of your shuffling. If you don't want to see the shuffling, timestamps are below. You can skip straight to your message. If you do want to see the shuffling though, then just keep watching, because that's what we're doing right now. All right, hello to all of my trick-or-treaters who chose group number 3. You guys chose card 25, the stick, and the orange fangs. All right, so this is your channeled message all about your week ahead, the next 7 days. What can you expect? What's surrounding you? What's the advice? What's the healing? We're going to get into all of that juiciness right now, okay? So you have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. Queen of Swords. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay. Okay. All right. So for you guys, group number 3, for your week ahead, the next 7 days, I'm seeing that there's clarity that's going to be coming through here. Clarity to a situation, an answer to a problem. Some new information is going to be coming through here. I'm also seeing here that there's internal conflict that's going on here. Conflict possibly within yourself or conflict with others where you are withholding information. There's potential for you guys to, there's a need for you to be a little bit more honest this week. Be a little bit more honest. I think you have to be honest to yourself and honest to others. I think you guys, group number 3, some of you might be withholding information because to protect somebody else, because you're trying to do the right thing, right? Maybe you're trying to protect somebody else. You don't want them to be upset. On the other hand, you could potentially be trying to protect yourself, where you are just afraid to be honest about your wants, desires, and passions. But I am seeing that there is a need for expression. There's a need for communication between you and your loved ones, whoever this may concern this week. But you really need to be more open about your wants, desires, passions. You need to be more honest about who you are as a person and what you want for your future. You need to be honest about your future, where you see yourself in your future, and you need to be more honest about your feelings. You guys just aren't being honest about your feelings, group number 3, and there's a need for you to just be more communicative about your feelings and more honest about how you feel, okay? And what your wants are, what your desires and passions are, okay? I do see that coming through here. On the flip side, though, this could also be, I really feel like this is talking about you, but on the flip side, this could also be about somebody else, maybe someone that you know, someone that you're close to, that you know is withholding information. Maybe they're not being honest about their true feelings, but they will be coming clean this week. So they will be telling you, you know, their wants, their desires. They will be honest about their feelings this week, because that's what we see here. We see, right, as a collective energy, group number 3, we're seeing here that there's a need to just be honest, right? This could be you or somebody else being honest about your feelings and having more open communication. Maybe you need to make this person feel more comfortable and knowing that they can come to you and be honest with you without the fear of you being upset, without the fear of you holding negative vibrations of you, you know, kind of putting them down or something like that. So there's just a need to be more kind. Definitely more kind. That's been in all 3 groups. This week is about being more kind to yourself, kinder to others. And a way to show yourself love and to be kinder to yourself is to be more honest about your feelings and to have that open communication, that open dialogue with others. Respect them enough to tell them your true feelings, to show them who you really are. Don't be afraid to show people who you really are. Don't be afraid to show yourself. Don't be ashamed of who you are, group number 3. Don't be ashamed, because I am feeling like you guys are kind of ashamed, like you're afraid that people are going to judge you. Well, guess what? They are going to judge you, and who cares? Because it's not their life, it's your life. And you know, just because they judge you, it doesn't change anything about you. That's just their own opinion, and their opinion doesn't affect you. It does not affect you. The only person whose opinion affects you is your own opinion. You know, the only reason why somebody else's opinion will affect you is because you're allowing that to affect you. But you have the power. You're in control, okay? Let's see. You also have the Hawk in reverse. Okay, yeah, group number 3. The Hawk in reverse, you guys aren't spreading your wings. You guys are caging yourself. You're holding yourself back. So this week, it's about spreading your wings. It's about flying. It's about being more free. It's about, right, we have more air energy too, right? There's so much air energy with the swords here and now with the hawk, right, as well. So we're seeing here that you guys are in your head as well. I think you guys are holding yourself back. I think you have a lot of fear, a lot of self-doubt, and that's just holding you back. I think it's just illusions, right? You're trapping yourself in this cage you've created out of the illusion of fear, but it's not even really there, okay? You guys just have to open your eyes. You have to be more honest with yourself. I think after you just kind of like really come out and show people who you really are and be more honest about your feelings, your wants, your desires, your future, your passions, you're going to be so surprised by how much support you actually have, okay? Because you have, I believe, a lot of support. You have people who want to support you, people who do believe in you, a lot of people who love you regardless of, you know, who you are or anything about you, okay? It's that unconditional love. You have that. You have that, okay? And if you don't have that, then you need to look for people who are going to give you that, because if someone's not going to give you that and you're afraid that you're not going to receive that from someone, then that person just doesn't need to be a part of your life, because the only people who need to be a part of your life are people who are going to make your life easier, or people who are going to accept you, lift you up, and support you to be your highest vibrational self, okay? Your best person that you can absolutely be. Someone who supports your happiness and your well-being, because at the end of the day, that's what this life is about. It's just about being happy, finding inner peace, okay? That is how we transcend. Let's keep going, you guys. Group number 3. Genesis. I think that's how I'm saying it right. But yeah, so this is all about new beginnings. This is all about new beginnings. It's about transcendence. It's about, right, cycles, right, renewal, okay? You see, there's this imagery of this bird here, because we have all this bird imagery. So there's this imagery of this bird here, right, flying around. So you have all this bird energy, and this is really, it's about this new beginning. It's about you kind of coming out, right, this week and telling people what it is that you actually want for your life, or showing people who you actually are, right? Just being honest about certain aspects of your life, you know, like we talked about wants, desires, passions, right? Whatever aspect it is that you have to like come clean and be more honest about, that you have been kind of keeping to yourself, you're gonna have this renewal, right? This new sense of self, this new sense of self-worth, and there's gonna be this like this weight taken off your shoulders, and you're gonna feel like so much better about yourself. Group number 3, you just got to be more honest with yourself and honest to others about your feelings, okay? Just be more honest about your feelings, be more communicative about your feelings, talk to people, talk to loved ones about what it is that you want, what it is that you want to do, what your desires are. Talk to people if you feel like you need help. Ask for help. Don't be afraid to ask for assistance. Group number 3, some of you guys are so afraid to ask for assistance. You're afraid of looking weak. You're afraid of making bad decisions. You're afraid that people are going to judge you, okay? But again, fear is an illusion, okay? And you need to let go of that. You guys are in your head so much, and you are really the only person holding you back. Nobody else is. You're putting that weight on other people. You're saying, oh, well, I can't this because this person, and I can't this because that person, and I can't this because those people. But all those people have nothing to do with it. It's you. It's you, group number 3, okay? If you can't do something, it's because of you. It's not because of anybody else, okay? Let's keep going. Candy Cane Angel, it's time for a treat, okay? Treat yourself this week, you guys. This week, the next 7 days, treat yourself, okay? After you come clean with this, you know, or you're honest about whatever it is that you've been holding back on, then allow yourself to treat yourself, reward yourself for being honest about that behavior, be kind to yourself. There's really just a need for you to be kinder to yourself this week, I think. So just go easy on yourself, be kind to yourself, treat yourself, buy yourself something nice this week, or treat yourself to a nice bath, right? So that could be something here, a nice mani-pedi, you know, go get your hair done or something, you know, get dressed up, buy yourself a nice dinner, you know. So just treat yourself this week, and allow yourself to just be kinder to yourself, kinder to others as well. I think other people, you're going to be surprised by the way people are treating you as well. So it's time for a treat, right? That's telling me that people are going to be treating you better than you thought they were going to. I think people are going to take this information that you've been withholding, right? After you come clean about this information, I think you're going to be surprised by the way people handle it and by the way people treat you afterwards. I think people are going to respond in a positive way, right? And you've had this irrational fear that people are going to have this negative response, which is why you've been holding holding back on this, right? You've been withholding information because of the fear of a negative response, but you're not going to have that. You are going to have a positive response. People who are going to show unconditional love, people who are going to support you in where it is, right? The aspect that you need support in, and they're just going to really be there for you. And you're just going to be really happy, and you're going to feel so relieved. Okay. And then you also have the 6th house routine. Okay. Routine. So this is telling me that for some of you guys, you need to create a new routine this week. This is something that could be coming through, creating a new routine, maybe write new goals, setting new goals for yourself to work on this week. This could be a new workout regimen, or a new right eating, healthier regimen, a diet. This could also be just setting up a new routine for maybe your creative processes, your spiritual processes, right? There's a lot of different ways that you can have routines. So this is going to be different for every person watching this, but just setting up a nice routine for you for your studies, right? This could be school, homework, studying. This could be work, right? Working from home, working on projects, creativity, working for clients, working for yourself. This could be, right, working out, dieting. This could be all sorts of things, right? Maybe a routine of self-care, taking care of yourself, okay? Making sure that that's also a priority in your life, taking a time out for that, making routine for family, for friends, showing, right, to strengthen your relationships, to maintain relationships with people. So just making sure that you create routines this week, stay in your routine this week, set goals. This is a good time for goal setting, and to really make sure that you stick with them as well. Stick with your goals. For some of you guys, maybe you've had a routine that you've fallen out of. Okay, maybe because you've been holding back. Sometimes when we withhold information, we start to get really weird, right? Because you have a secret, and you know that you have a secret, and sometimes we're just bad liars, okay? So some of you guys watching this, maybe you're a bad liar, and you've been keeping this secret, you've been withholding this information, and it's really just put a bad taste in your mouth, and you feel like you've had a lot of weight on your shoulders because you've been carrying this around with you. And so this has kind of altered the way that altered your routine on a day-to-day basis, the way that you interact with people. This has altered the way you interact with yourself. This has just altered the way that maybe the way that you sleep. It's altered the way that you eat. We're seeing that after you allow yourself to let go of this burden and to, right, relieve yourself of this information, to just come clean, be honest, and be open, then you're going to have that sense of relief, and you're going to be able to fall back into your routines again, where the world is going to be able to go round again, spin around, and you're going to be able to sleep at night, you're going to be able to eat again, and everything is going to be okay. All right, group number 3, everything's going to be okay. You're okay. You're okay. I feel like we all need to take a deep breath, group number 3. Let's all take a nice deep breath together. In through your nose. And hold it for a little bit. Out through your mouth, okay? Just let out a sigh, okay? Drop your shoulders. Just relax. Just relax, okay, group number 3. Just relax. That's all you guys gotta do, all right? So let's go ahead. Let's read your affirmation card. This is going to kind of sum up the energies for you guys this week. You guys are so stressed. You guys are so stressed, but this week is about relaxing, letting go of that stress, letting go of those burdens, okay? Release yourself. Release yourself this week, okay? Because it's up to you. But let's see what your affirmation is. Communication. Okay, communication, group number 3, what we were talking about. So it says, wonder how that other person's feeling. Ask them. Okay, if you're wondering how the other person's feeling, ask them. Isn't that funny? Isn't that so easy to just ask someone how they're doing, how they're feeling? Wish they knew how you were feeling. Tell them. If you wish that somebody knew how you were feeling, tell them. Okay? Because guess what? They don't have to ask you for you to tell them. You could just tell them. Okay? So, yeah, that's definitely what we're just talking about here. Group number 3. You've just been drafted into the communication army, where there is a strict do ask, do tell policy. Ooh, LGBTQ? Is that what we're talking about here? Speak with kindness and gentleness and reach an understanding. If you don't, assumption will just make asses of everyone, including the person who came up with that aphorism. So yeah, group number 3. This is, I mean, clear, like crystal clear. This is crystal clear, you guys. Clear as day, clear as the sun. This week is all about just communicating with your loved ones, releasing yourself of those burdens that you've been carrying. Okay, tell people how you feel. Release yourself of that information that you've been withholding. Just be open and be honest about who you are, how you feel, what are your wants, desires, and passions. Be honest about what you are seeking towards your future, what your future looks like to you. And you will be surprised by how much love and support you are given after you let all of that off your shoulders, okay? Just be honest, just be open, and communicate, okay? Just be honest, just be open, and communicate. All right, group number 3, that was your reading, your channeled reading for the energies that are surrounding you for your week ahead, the next 7 days. If you like this reading, if it resonated with you, please do comment down below and let me know. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up as well, okay? Subscribe to my channel too, you guys. If you haven't subscribed already, please do consider subscribing. Hit that post bell notification button too, so you don't miss out when I post new spooktacular videos just like this one, you guys. I post every single week, 3 times a week. Make sure you have those notifications on so you don't miss out on any video, okay? Also, share this video, you guys. Share it with your friends, family, and loved ones that you feel can benefit from the inspirational, loving, and motivational messages that we continue to get here on this channel, okay? Let's continue to grow this abundant, flourishing, spooky family that we have here, this beautiful little pumpkin patch. And let's continue to reach all of those trick-or-treaters who haven't even discovered this channel yet, okay? With all of that being said, thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. And thank you for allowing these messages to help you reach your highest potential and to affect you in the most profound, positive way possible, okay? So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It has been such an absolute pleasure, and I will catch you guys on the next video. But until then, as always, keep it creepy, you guys. Bye, you guys.